Claude Advisor is insane. AI just learned how to think like a team, not one brain doing everything, two brains working together. And it just changed everything about how AI actually works. This is brand new, this is big, and most people have no idea it even dropped. Stay with me, because by the end of this, you're going to see AI in a completely different way. Okay, so let me ask you something. You know how AI has always been this trade-off, right? You want the smart AI, it's slow and heavy. You want the fast AI, it's not as sharp. You basically had to pick one, smart or fast, big brain or light brain. You couldn't have both. And that's been the problem with AI agents for a while now. You build an AI to do a task, coding, research, writing, whatever. And it has to use one model for the whole thing. That one model has to be smart enough to handle everything, which means you're either using the big expensive one for every single step, or you're using the cheaper one and hoping it doesn't mess up the hard parts. Neither is great. But Claude just flipped that completely. Here's what they built. It's called the advisor strategy. And the idea is simple. You have two models working together on one task. One model is the worker. It does the actual job, the research, the coding, the writing, whatever the task is. The other model is the advisor. It's the smart one, the strategist, the senior brain. But here's the key thing. The advisor doesn't do everything. It only steps in when the worker gets stuck. So the worker is running through the task, doing most of the heavy lifting. Then it hits a hard decision, a fork in the road, something tricky. That's when it calls the advisor. The advisor looks at the situation, makes a call, says go this way or stop or here's the fix. And then the worker keeps going. The advisor never talks directly to you. You never even see it working. It's all happening behind the scenes inside one API call with a shared context. The advisor is basically a silent brain running in the background. And that changes everything. Hey, if we haven't met already, I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie, CEO of Goldie Agency. Whilst he's out there helping clients get more leads and customers, I'm here to bring you the latest AI updates. Julian reads every single comment, so drop something below, he'll see it. Let me break down the models so this makes sense. Claude has three main ones right now: Opus, Sonnet, Haiku. Opus is the smartest, the big brain, really powerful. Sonnet is balanced, smart and efficient. Haiku is fast and light. In the advisor strategy, Opus is the advisor, the strategist. Sonnet or Haiku is the executor, the worker doing the task. So instead of running Opus through the whole task every step of the way, you run Sonnet or Haiku for most of it. And Opus only shows up when it's actually needed. That's a massive shift in how agents work. And here's what the numbers look like. There's a 2.7% benchmark improvement compared to just using Sonnet on its own, and around an 11.9% performance improvement per task. Not bad for what is basically a one-line change in the API. Let me explain why this is actually a huge deal. Because it's not just about this one feature, this is a sign of where AI is going. For a long time, the race in AI has been who can build the biggest model, who can make the smartest single brain, and everyone just assumed that was the path, make one model smarter and smarter until it can do everything. But what Anthropic just did with the advisor strategy is say, wait, what if the answer isn't a bigger model? What if the answer is a smarter system? Think about how a great company works.